here, and I'm gonna make this as a separate video, and I mean it this time, but I'm sitting here with Killer Kyle.
Yeah.
So, I don't think I mentioned this at all, but Goldberg had made a little video. Well, they interviewed him, and he was getting into his Jeep or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna kick Bobby's ass. I'm not just coming for the WWE title. I'm coming for his soul. And I'm like, fucking really?
Oh, yeah, I mean, okay. Like, they made it pretty personal, getting Gage involved, which is like, okay, that's fine. The match at SummerSlam was shit. There's no two ways about it, fucking shit. And then you got, Goldberg saying that, it's like, okay, more intensity, more personal if you want to go that way, fine, cool. And Matt and I were chatting, and he's like, oh, I had a feeling the match was going to be shit. I was like, no. You thought, okay, you got this unstoppable champion, you got the juggernaut in Goldberg, they're going to fight, they're going to have a really good match, and then, whoever wins, whether Lashley retained or Goldberg won the championship. And then they turned it into shit.
Oh, they did.
Like, MVP hitting Goldberg in the leg with a cane, and then Lashley taking the chair to his knee, and, alright, Goldberg, wow, fuck you.
Yep, fuck you, Vince. And I mean, I only say I knew it was going to happen because look at the fucking history of Goldberg in the past couple years. I mean, minus his match with Brock Lesnar, and yes, I'm going to say that was a good match. And I'm not just talking about the one in Toronto either. Just botchamania for sure. The fact is that Goldberg is a good wrestler. It's just, I don't know why he's fucking up.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
When I talked about Nia Jax earlier, and it just seems like, I don't know, it was a nice build-up, and then it was like a fucking fart in church, basically.
I don't know about going over like a fart in church, but I mean, watching the match started out good. Physical, aggressive, what you would expect definitely from Nia Jax, and, Charlotte bringing that intensity too, which is great. Somewhere along the line, something happened, and it got very sloppy. I'm sure one or both of them got a chewing out. Hope the fuck they did.
Yeah.
And then, we'll see what happens in the future. But like, Nia Jax has had some instances of, I would say, unintentionally hurting someone. You can cry and whine and bet you complain all you want. No, she didn't intentionally. Fuck off.
Exactly. I mean, that's just the way it is. And Seth Rollins was like that. Goldberg is like that. I mean, I'm sure, like I said before, Bret Hart hasn't forgiven him for ending his career, but in actuality, Bret Hart continued in WCW for a while.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, I wanted to bring that up, And I guess while we're here, I'll ask you your opinion, talking about this whole two straps thing and them hinting on pushing Randy Orton for the WWE title. I mean, I don't know. I think it's bullshit. They need to stop that. My opinion.
Well, when you had MVP and Lashley face Riddle and Orton for the tag titles on Raw on Monday, I knew Lashley and MVP weren't going to win. You don't need to throw the tag titles on fucking... Definitely not MVP, and in my opinion, Lashley don't need it.
No.
And, I mean, you want to throw the WWE title on Randy again? Okay, fine. Have Riddle and Randy having a fairly good run with the tag titles. Have it go wherever you want to go. To have Randy and Riddle drop the tag titles to whoever the fuck you want to put them against, whoever you could think of put them against, and drop the titles. And then maybe split Riddle and Randy up. They feud, and then push Randy to the WWE title.
Right. Yeah. So, anyways, just thought I would drop that by. And, yeah. So, I will talk to you next time. Bye.
So you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. But I think that there's this myth out there that Jamie Keller
Gnarly.
that's why he took pleasure in cutting WCW. I don't think that's the case at all. Because if you look at some of his earlier interviews, like